I want to talk about good attacks again today, and I want to talk about three aspects of a good attack: flexibility, intent, and speed. So let's first talk about flexibility. So Ben's going to grab me. If he grabs me rigidly, which seems like a very strong attack, I mean, look at how hard it is to move my body. He's actually, I mean, I can still move. He's actually set himself up for stuff to happen to him. So by being a rigid attacker, if he punches rigidly, he's set himself up for serious martial problems because he's inflexible. So if he maintains flexibility and I decide to counterattack, he can easily move. So he's got enough, there's serious grab here, but it's not so rigidly serious that he can't move. He's got to be able to counter something if I do something to him. He's got to be able to move. So the first aspect of doing a good attack is making sure that as an attacker, you maintain this fluid flexibility. So if he punches, he's ready for something else. He's aware. The second aspect of a good attack is intent. And this is intent to harm, intent to do something, intent to move, whatever it is. And the uke needs to maintain constant intent. So if Ben grabs me, he's got intent to do something to me, whatever it is. If I start moving, notice how he's maintained his intent. His focus is on me. If as an uke, if I start moving and his intent's out here somewhere, that's pretty dumb because he's turned his back to me, he's given up his attack. So maintaining intent throughout an attack, even when I'm doing something to him, even if I've got him in a position like this, he's maintaining his intent toward me. In a punch, here's what that means. If I turn him around, I've got his back, he's vulnerable. He hasn't given up, he's maintaining intent. If you can't feel this from where I'm just watching, but if I let go of Ben, you can see that he's still coming for me. He doesn't let go of this arm. If he lets go of this arm, he gets punched. So maintaining intent, constant intent. In this arm that's done the attacking, he has to maintain intent because if he lets go, I have free access to his whole body. So he needs to maintain this intent. So constant, focused intent. Even here, notice where he's focused. He's thinking, what if this guy makes a mistake? He can do something to me. So he's got this constant intent. So flexibility of attack and constant intent are the first two. The third aspect of a good attack in aikido is speed. We have to keep the speed down. If Ben goes super fast, I mean, I can move with him. But what happens in practicing aikido is until we get high enough level, that speed will tend to make us tight. So instead, we practice at a slow speed. He's mimicking a real attack. He's continuing his force into me, maintaining that. He's also, when keeping the speed down, if Ben suddenly shifts his body, because he can shift very easily, since we're going so slowly, he can shift and change his attack very quickly. This is way faster than he could shift right now to doing something else. So when maintaining speed, he needs to maintain this flow of his attack, this slow flow of his attack, so I can continue working with this and learning how to interact in an aiki way. We have to keep our speed down so we can keep this blended, unified feeling. So, three aspects of a good attack. You need to maintain flexibility, you need to maintain intent, and you need to keep the speed down. So those are the three things that are really important to work on.